Hello there. So this was meant to be a real-time intro, introducing myself and also a little bit about what we'd be doing in the video, and also some awkward ramblings, which I'm going to spare you from. My first video, I talked about that a little bit as well in this, so I'm speeding up this first clip because one, we did not need a 6-minute intro, and two, the audio really sucked, which is the whole reason I decided to voice over this in the first place. So next time there will be a real-time intro, and I wanted you to be able to see me. This whole video is about meeting me and also about the challenge that I did this week. First off, hello, my name is Anne Marie, and this is my first full-length YouTube video. I have been posting shorts for a little while on this channel, and I was really surprised by the response. I'm really happy that people like what I'm putting out, and I hope I can continue leveling up what I'm doing with short content. But something I've always kind of had my eye on the prize for was long form. I watch YouTube all day, almost, either that or I watch streams, which a lot of them take place here on YouTube, and it feels natural to maybe do this myself and hopefully create the content that I enjoy watching, and hopefully you enjoy watching. The entire video is to help you get to know me and to get to know my art and just see the challenge. This was not filmed consecutively 7 days. I do want to say that right away. My family had a transition with my sister going to college. Because of that, there are a couple days that are filmed at the end that were not filmed in the same week as the first handful of days. So just so we can get that out of the way, it looks different because it is different. But I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy getting to know me. With the intro out of the way, who am I? I am 22. I live in Washington State, and as you can see, I'm an artist. Here I am drawing in this week's video, but I hope that as I continue to upload things, you will see that I actually do a lot more, and you might be able to see that in my short content already, but I really hope with the long form content that I can really share even more of what I love to do. That is because I'm a variety artist. I draw, I paint, I crochet, I've dabbled in clay. I love to color. I make bracelets. Honestly, anything I can get my hands on, I want to do it. And if it looks exciting, if it feels exciting, I wanna try. So that is something that you'll see a lot as you continue to get to know me. Like here on day 1, we start with some ballpoint pen, but I move around a lot between just even the different types of pens and pencils that I end up using this week in the different drawings. I draw different things. I just kind of go where inspiration finds me, and for this day, inspiration found me to just doodle in flowers and circles and whatnot, and it felt good, and that's what I went with. And you'll see that with pretty much everything that happened this week. The next 2 days are just Zentangles with quotes on them. I do that a lot when I just need to feel through emotions but move my hands, and then the quotes afterwards are always nice little reminders or just things to help me when I look back. It's just something that reminds me. This quote on day 2 was about healing, which was something I kind of needed because I had gotten some bad news in my personal life. So that was something that was helpful for me, and that continued on to day 3. Why I started art is actually because I struggled a lot as a teenager, as most do, but I also struggled with PTSD and trauma, and an uncle at the time who also is into art, he really helped me explore just trying to find my voice and my way through art. He was a tattoo artist, and I have fond memories of him putting marker tattoos all over my arms and angering my teachers to the nines. And he was great. He was there to help me through that time. And that's really why I started all of what I do. Though I've always been a very creative kid, I still draw a lot of what I started, which was patterns and drawings. And as a kid and a teenager and just my entire life, I've loved sharing that with others. I am just like, I make something and I'm like, everybody has to see it. I think that's why I was naturally drawn to social media and why my journey's kind of led me here. I want to share with others, but I'd also like to encourage others to just create. A lot of these drawings that I make or different crafts that I do, anyone can learn. Anybody can draw, anybody can paint. It's like anybody can learn any skill, which is what drawing and painting and many creative hobbies are, is skill that you learn. Some of us are just more drawn to it than others, but I'd like to hopefully spread the message that everybody can do that, and I hope everybody tries it at some point to do something creative. Like, my dad does a lot of like woodworking and, building things from just different materials, and he can also draw, but he is super creative. My mother crochets and she can create things too. I remember she created like invitations and party things all the time when I was a kid, and having this creative foundation around me and also the support that I have, I think is what helped foster a lot of that creativity, especially when I opened myself up to it as a teenager. So let's get down to the art challenge here. So drawing for a week, why did I choose to do that? Well, I am almost done with this sketchbook here. I've actually now finished it since this video was filmed, but I have a few sketchbooks that I've been working in for the last couple years, and I'd like to finish by the end of 2024. That is my goal because I think I can do it. I know I can do it. So drawing challenges can be extremely helpful for wanting to fill out your sketchbook and find stuff to put in your portfolio. That is not the purpose I did here, but the purpose was just to fill my sketchbook and find new ideas, find new creative things. Because I run an art business, naturally some of it runs to what can I create for my business out of that, but also I just wanted to create, not because it was for the business or something. A lot of times when I was pulling out my sketchbook, it was to create new like greeting card designs or sticker designs purposely for the shop. And this allowed me to just branch out and just create because I wanted to. And it felt really good. And I am glad I did it. Yes, it wasn't in a consecutive week, but when I did October last year in 2023, I also didn't do it consecutively either. I actually finished the challenge a couple days into November, and I just want to say that you don't have to push yourself to an unhealthy degree to finish these challenges. The purpose to me of these challenges is to complete goals, and my goal is to create more art than I was currently producing. And for both of those challenges, I achieved that, and I'm really happy that I did that. I forced myself enough to create some new things, but I didn't force myself past a point that was unhealthy and unattainable for me. And that's what I'm going to do again this year when I do Inktober, which I have a pretty big October, but I'm committing to it again, and I'm less fearful because I know I can complete it. Thank you for coming along to get to know me and to see the art that I did during this challenge. I hope to see you again. If you'd like to see me another time, subscribe and look forward to more videos. I will not have all of them in vertical like they were here. This was before I decided I wanted to do long form content for sure. So they will be landscape moving forward. If not in the next video, the video after that. So thank you for hanging out with me. If you want to keep up to date with me on everything that I'm doing, Instagram is the place for that. I am always on my stories, posting all of my work in progress, along with the same shorts that you see over here, and posts that lay out my projects before you can see them in long form content here. Have a good day.